Corporate Cartel Media, man. We got, you know, a regular on the platform that bless my platform, helping me, you know, push this shit type of shit. You feel me? On the real, we got Tay Capone on the platform. What's that word, my boy?
Man, back fucking with my mans, you know that.
On the real, in that order. You know, so I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got up with you in a minute. There's been a lot going on, man. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes since I last seen you, brother. One of the things that's really, you know, sticking out to me was Madoo 600 passing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, I don't know if y'all necessarily got along to, you know, the degree that y'all used to back in the day, but y'all had was close at a point. Yeah. So it's like, how did that affect you, his passing or whatever, you know?
I mean, it was just, you know, one of them things, you know, I ain't never seen, I don't got too many people I knew that died in jail. So it's like, you know, you be in jail even when the motherfucker fighting and all the shit we experience in the county, you know what I'm saying? We know death is in there, you know what I'm saying? And even when I was just in the county just recently, like, it was just a lot of signs and shit around in the county, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the walls, like, and you could tell, you know what I'm saying, like the COs, you could tell it's been death in the county. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that it's been a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. So when I seen, you know, when I read and I found out what I found out, M-Thang had called me. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, M-Thang always the one breaking the news to the guys about shit like this. But he called and he told me, like, Mac dead, and it was just a shocker, like, damn, how? You know what I'm saying? He in jail, he ain't on the street. But in jail, man, it just be, like, it's signs on the wall in the county, like, you know, don't do this in here, or don't get involved in that in here, because people dying, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I knew it had been some type of something going on in the county, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas dying and shit and that, but just seeing it happen and, you know, knowing a motherfucker who died in the county, it was weird, like, having a childhood motherfucker I knew. It was weird reading the information and, you know, like getting back like the rumors that we heard about why it happened and all that, you know what I'm saying? So that was something that it was crazy to, you know, see that happen like that.
So they were saying that he possibly died from an overdose. Some people were saying it was suicide. What did you hear? And, you know, if you heard anything, you know?
I mean, you know, they try to tell, to be honest, motherfuckers don't believe what's being portrayed. So like to say a little bit without saying too much, it's just, you know, his family is doing more digging into this situation because, you know, motherfuckers trying to say one thing happened, but, you know, certain shit not adding up to his people. So
Right.
you should know, you know, I'm a wait till they get more, till they let us know more, or, you know, can give us more straightforward answers on what's really going on, or what, if that's really the deciding thing, is that really the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this type of shit happen. You know, when the county and they fuck up and something happen on their watch, it's a cover up that can take place, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to go and let a motherfucker know how shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? That money, you know, it's all type of so we just gonna wait. Right now it's a process to see, because, you know, his mama ain't really sold on that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? The story that was initially broken, so told, his mama not sold on that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. So you and Madoo, was y'all close in age, or was that your little brother, your big brother, or y'all was?
We the same age.
Same age. Okay.
I mean, I'm probably 3-4 months older than him. His birthday actually in like a week, but I was born November of the year before he was born, that following January. So, you know, we was in the same crew, same circle, same age range.
Right. So I ain't gonna lie, this but I want to ask you this. Like, I had seen, I mean, when we had got we talked about King Von and K.I, and they having they back and forth and shit. But I seen that Madoo used to mess with K.I, and I seen like a video where she used to be more girly, and that was his girl or whatever. You remember that, or that was?
Biddy, this the thing, right? So I'm trying to remember, folks. I don't want to say nothing that ain't true. See, the thing was, Madoo, before all us, you know, went our separate ways as far as what hoods we was from, everybody knew each other. Like, if I'm not mistaken, either K.I went to Carter with Madoo, or you know, K.I was always a close friend. Like, bro, before this shit got what it was, like, I used to be around K.I like multiple times a week. You know, like, McAdoo had a cousin named Javante that was from MOB. Him and his little sister, Brooke, stayed on our block. He's from MOB, but they stayed on our block. You know what I'm saying? They stayed on 59th and Calumet. So they used to be at like K.I, cause I used to fuck with his sister. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I used to fuck with his sister. So I'm at the crib over there, and I'm in there with K.I and them. They in there with Javante and shit. I'm in there with his little sister. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in there with his sister and shit. But Mac, his cousin. You know what I'm saying? So I already know him and shit from parties and all that type of shit. So I used to be in there. It'd be me, him, cause you know I'd be fucking with his little sister, but I'd go in there with him. We'd match weed, be in there smoking in a little crew in his room and shit. And K.I be in there. You know what I'm saying? So Mac always been around K.I, folks. You know what I'm saying? K.I was close with Mac cousins and Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like Mac, I really think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to be quoted on that because I'm really not 100% sure. But I think K.I went to Carter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was that, you know what I'm saying? But even if she didn't, you know, Mac got just close ties to them, you know what I'm saying? He had close ties with Scrap. He had close ties with them because he went to school with them. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one out of us. Well, him and C-Day them went to Carter. But C-Day went even further before him when we really went into it with them. Like, he went to Carter when Carter went in, it was just another school, you know what I'm saying? But Mac was going there when it was like they was building them shorties up to be MOB. Like they was breeding us to be what we was at the point.
I get it. I see what you're saying. Carter is that school right there on Michigan? What's
Yeah,
the street
it's on 58th in Michigan.
Okay,
It's on 58th in Michigan.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was going up with them niggas. That's how he knows Scrap and, you know, all that. So he always been there. So I don't really recall them fucking with each other. That could be something that happened. I really think like the picture I seen with him and her was just a picture like they was homies. You know what I'm saying? Like K.I was a homie of ours. I'm from them. I don't even want to say and put that out there that they fucked with each other.
Right.
But she was definitely a girl at that point. You know what I'm saying? They might have, because Mac done fucked all type of shit out here. But I don't really want to say that's some shit I know on bro, but I know they definitely was close.
No, I get it. I like how you be measuring your words. I fuck with that. So now, you talking about K.I. Do you know her brother G.I. Joe too? Cause
nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know him.
I think that's her twin. They said,
yeah, it might be. I don't know him though.
Yeah, okay.
Not personally. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, for sure. Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. So, me ask you this now. I ain't gonna lie. One thing that happened too since I talked to you, FBG Butta, he had dissed you in the Exposing song. Now, we talked behind the scenes about that. Like I don't know if y'all talked since then, but I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? When you heard that, like, I felt like y'all got on the same page, then I felt like Butta probably jumped out the window or something, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you heard that, how did you take it?
I think Butta just a troll, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't never be mad at shit he say, cause he just be, like, you know me, I told you behind the scenes, for like when a nigga, I be at a motherfucker personally, you know what I'm saying? Like all that trolling, internet, back and forth, like I'm not on that, on BD. So when I see that, this is like when he said the little shit he said in the interview, you know what I'm saying? Like with you, and then I came back, I hit him up personally, you know what I'm saying? And when I hit folks up personally, it wasn't that. Like, I don't know, I think Butta, man, like honestly, I think folks just be, I don't know what he be, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know, man, cause he just like, you know, niggas say some shit about you in a song you did before they like, bro, we cousins. Like, I be lost. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me we cousins or try to be on, like, you ain't just, why we wasn't cousins when you was in that booth then? Like, you feel me? Like, why we wasn't cousins when you sitting right there on that interview with Corey saying that goof ass shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
like, so, I don't be even knowing how to take it. It's like, is you just lost? Like, I think he just run out of shit to say, like, fuck it, let me say that.
Yeah.
Cause, and then as soon as I get on this top, he go, man, we cousins, man, that ain't shit.
I ain't gonna lie, one thing I had asked, but I had interviewed, but I ain't dropped that clip, but I asked him, I'm like, would you consider sending, let me say this. You seen Tay Capone interview when he had J Hood and Billy Black sit down? You seen that? So, I mean, I guess that's a little different, but with y'all actually family or some, to an extent, you know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, I asked Butter, would he sit down with you? Like, hell yeah, that's my cousin. If I sit down with anybody, it's gonna be Tay. Would you consider having to sit down with him, like not even on no Push a P shit, just on some, just giving the fans something and giving a positive point of view to the youngest? Because it's like at the end of the day, y'all opposite sides, people look at it like y'all hate each other. But
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not sitting down with no nigga.
yeah,
And I know like that probably sound like harsh or something, but I'm gonna tell you why. Like, bro, I respect everybody opinion, whatever they want to do in this shit. Like, we all done lost 30 dead homies. We all done served time in prison and contributed to this shit. Both sides we all have, you know what I'm saying? So, any nigga preaching peace, they probably at this point, 10 years in, we all deserve some type of peace, bro. Like, if that's what these niggas want. You know what I'm saying? If niggas want peace, I can't blame a nigga, because I've been in this war since the beginning, and I see it we took so much from us. That's just like a nigga being in a real war with another country for 10 years, bro. Like, after y'all did 10 years straight of a war, niggas, man, if a nigga who say, man, bro, let's just end this shit. Like, you can't be mad with two countries want to end a 10-year non-stop beef. Niggas done lost 30 million troops. Oh, like, you can't, what the fuck? They done dropped nukes on each other. Motherfuckers barely got people left. Like, you don't know what the fuck going on, bro. All right, we ain't like them at first. We gonna call this shit even.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? Before we ain't nobody left, bro. So I get when motherfuckers feel like that, folks. I don't shun nobody. Like, I see folks, niggas push a piece. I don't get on there like, oh, niggas pose. They waving flags. I don't do none of that. On BD, I let everybody that was really in it. Like, when I see certain niggas talk about push a piece, I'll be irritated, because y'all wasn't really in this shit to really be talking about peace. Y'all ain't lost or been through this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about it and acting like y'all involved, but y'all wasn't really in this shit to be calling peace. You know what I'm saying? But when I see certain niggas pushing, I'm like, okay, cool, I get it. But as far as me, bro, like, I'm more one of them niggas. I support niggas from the back. Like, all that sitting down, and I don't want the clout, the drama, the nothing for that. Like, I support everybody's decisions, what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Me sitting down with any nigga, that's just, that to me, that's some shit like, we just doing that for y'all, for the fans. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, we love the fans. You know what I'm saying? We not none without them, but that's just shit that people is doing. Yeah, folks. Like, it's just, you know, when you get to seeing people on the net doing that, it's like, that's more of a, you know, people want to put it out there and, you know, let that be known. But I support everybody's decisions, folks. I see niggas pushing peace with the ops, cool. You know what I'm saying?
100.
I support you from where I'm sitting. You know what I'm saying? All that, me trying to be the forefront of pushing peace. Because, bro, y'all don't understand, man. Like, I've been on both sides of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fortunate enough to survive this shit to this point where I can, like, look back. But, like, at one point in time, a nigga walking up on me talking about pushing peace, bro, that shit sound like a fucking, that shit sound like, on Biddy, it sound like you trying to go against me. I'm folding them, like, cause.
You talking about from your side?
Yeah, like, when you a young shorty, right?
Yeah.
And you lose your brother. You know what I'm saying? Or you lose your uncle, or you lose your best friend, and you 16, 17, this the only, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when we shorties, bro, you know, like, when you first jump in this shit, that's when you really romanticize street shit. Like, you in love with everything that's going on, for the fast life, the niggas you around. Like, you don't start really seeing the real fruits of the real ways how the street go for 5 years later. Like,
start taking losses.
18, 19 years old, you start like, man, it ain't what I thought this shit was. But you still in it, but you ain't all romanticizing it like, oh yeah, I'm with my niggas, we were together. You know what I'm saying? But when you 13, you 14, you 15, bro, you like caught in the trans with this shit. Like, all the niggas you with, folk, you love these niggas to death. You will give your life 1,000 times for these boys. Like, And the motherfucker kill folks and them, and niggas be talking about, all right, we finna push this piece. Like, what? Like, bro, when a nigga kill LA, a nigga telling me to push peace that day, I swear to God, you was gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, push peace out of they kill my homie, boy, your ass sound like a clown. You sound like one of them. Bro, like.
Yeah, that's real though.
And me knowing that on BD, it's like I gotta be like respectful of that, cause it's shorties out here that just lost they right hand man. I carried LA casket, folk, at 16 years old, folk. Like, you don't know what that do to a shorty, folk. Like, that's my homie, folk. Like, I'm talking about, I never looked, and I was a prideful nigga, and I had name and I had rank. That was one nigga I knew. He only could stand on the side of me, folks. Like, I ain't gonna make him bigger than me, but on BD, he not no little nigga, bro. Like, I could never look down on my nigga LA, folks. Like, he was too thorough. So to be it, you know, he got cremated, but they cremated after he had his funeral, so he had an open casket. For when I got up to the casket, and I looked at folks, like, his mama had me a seat sitting right there, folks. Like, I came to the funeral, I was one of the last to walk in, folks. I had a seat in the front row next to his mama and them, folks. She made sure that I was up there, folks. This is when I really didn't even know her like that. And when I walked up and I seen folks in the casket, and I'm just like, on Steve, I'm looking down on my homie right now, he dead. Like, he lifeless, folks. This my man, this the nigga who we laugh, kick it, joke every day. I couldn't even imagine folks like this like a week ago. Like 2 weeks ago, like I could never imagine this for folks. Like me and my homie, you couldn't tell me I was gonna carry his casket in a week, folks. Like you couldn't tell me the last time I talked to folks that was gonna be the last time talking to him. Like that shit hurted my soul, folks. Like, and I had dead homies when I lost my best friend, folks, but certain shit, like it just set it, like when D-Thang died, it did something to me, folks. Like I couldn't take no shit like that on BD. I'm like, man, anybody with anybody, bro, like this shit make you want to kill a nigga mama, bro. Like you really be hunting for heads, bro. Like you don't get no fuck. Like a nigga do some certain shit, bro. Like that shit really. On Lusty, just thinking about the night this shit happened to my homie, folks. Like I just remember my emotions, folks. I cried that night. I was so hurt. Like cried again on BD. Like I couldn't take it. So it's like a nigga would have came, bro, and said, man, look, bro, I know that just happened, but we gonna push this piece. Boy, look, I swear to God, bro, I wouldn't, you was immediately gonna get shots from me. Like, I can't think, I can't negotiate, I can't even do none of that, bro. I gotta have a head for that. I'm for them. So, to put myself in these shorty shoes, bro, it's like, and then they got switches and shit now. We ain't even had that. We had 30s and shit, but we want, everybody ain't have them. But now shorty and them got switches. They don't even gotta really do as much work as we had to do. They can go pull up out the car and switch some shit down, and you know what I'm saying? So it's easier. It's just a lot of that shit, bro. So it's like with me, I respect everybody position. Like I don't look down on niggas like the niggas folk who ain't pushing peace, or the shorties who ain't trying to hear that shit. A lot of niggas look down on them. They try to look down on them like, these shorties ain't gonna never learn. Whoa, you the reason this shit, y'all the reason this shit keep. I don't look down on them, folks, cause now, you know, it's kind of popular for niggas to act like pushing pieces in. So the niggas who keeping the same energy, they try to make them niggas look like they the problems. But y'all don't understand, folks, like, this shit, it either turn you to that or this. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be both. Like you can be at one point feeling like, man, I can't never see myself push a piece. And then you get to a point, maturity kick in, you done lost a lot, and you like, man, look, you got kids. Like, bro, I got a son. Like, so I just be, my father shit kick in first.
You
like,
really
you know what I'm saying? Like,
too, I see.
Like, my son keep me like level-headed as far as like how I should, you know, think, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people ain't got kids, or a lot of people that got kids just don't, that ain't what matured them, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to take an extra step mentally when I had a son, like, you know, and that gave me a reason to move a certain way, you know what I'm saying? But it's niggas out here that don't got them same reasons. You know what I'm saying? Or don't even want them reasons. Like you got shorties out here, like I said, that just they can't understand that right now, bro. Like all they could think about is they seeing they homie dead, seeing they homie on the news, like, you know, then how shit happening nowadays, bro. Like motherfuckers see they homie on the news on Instagram, stretched, like, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker got all type of up close shit of niggas and articles of your homie, and it's just hard to get away from. Like I tell motherfuckers, bro, all my dead homies famous. Like imagine
that's crazy
how that shit feel. Like when you just like, you know, niggas go just post they homie and, you know, they grieve and they live it up for them and it be over. Like I be having niggas posting my homies that whole week. I'm just seeing folk them dead. I'm steady reliving that shit over and over, folk. Like,
man,
like LA been dead 10 years, folk. I still have to talk. I still see poster folks all the time. Like. Even in months that he didn't die, his birthday ain't coming up, it's still being post-made, it's still being topics brought up about folks. Like I don't even get a chance to be, all right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's a good thing, because you got so many people showing so much love, but it's like, you never get a chance to really like heal, because it constantly threw back in your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't, I support everything everybody do, folk, but I support it from where I'm sitting. I don't want to link with nobody. I ain't trying to force no narratives on nobody, bro, because I understand both sides. I'm not mad at the niggas that don't want to push peace. I'm not mad at the niggas who is, bro. Because we deserve some peace at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, at this point, really, but at some point we do. Like, it's gotta happen, bro. Like, so I get both sides, bro, but I never be, you know what I'm saying, I can't link with no niggas because I ain't trying to push no narratives, bro. I appreciate and I support whatever decision any side, any nigga make. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no nigga I'm not trying to be the forefront in the face of, oh, we came together and we talked and, nah, man. The niggas who coming together talking, that's cool on BD. The niggas who coming together and saying, nah, nigga, we on you niggas ass for life. It's this 4L. Bet.
You respect both
sides.
Hell
yeah, because I see both sides.
Yeah.
I've been on both sides, bro. I've been a shorty. Even a grown up, I know that's still like that. Like grown niggas that's my age, that's like, yeah, nigga, we ain't on that. We stepping on shit. Like nigga, Vaughn was alive, bro. Vaughn was them there 30. Folks ain't trying to push no peace on BD and he rich turned. Like, motherfucker still on that. You got nigga, you gonna tell him he wrong? Folks done carried all type of caskets and lost all type of niggas in jail. Like, you don't know how I feel to lose niggas in jail back to back. Like, you just booked, folding them out there just checking. You can't do nothing about it. Like, you don't know what that did to folks. On BD, you don't know what that do to you, folks. So you get it, folks that to my push the piece, you sound like a fucking clown.
I get it.
Motherfucker backdoor you like, what the fuck is he? Push peace. They just dropped 4 songs talking about 4. You talking about push peace, man.
Yeah.
Open that door up. You feel what I'm saying?
I respect it though, brother. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hell of a point of view. Yeah, that's real.
I can't be respectful, bro. Like you gotta respect these niggas that feel how they feel, bro. You just can't make one side look right and one side look wrong, bro, because we all in this shit and we all going through and lost so much, like, that you can't blame niggas for wanting get back or wanting heads or wanting any type of retaliation, folks, because that's what it do to you. Like, you know, motherfuckers do something to your people, folks, it's a natural instinct to want to do something back. Like, that shit is in animals, that shit is in insects, it's in everybody, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is.
Fuck
nigga.
human nature is nature.
That shit is nature, bro.
Yeah.
I think that type of shit happen in other life forms across the galaxy, folks. Like, you do something to me, I'm doing something to you, bro. Or my people, it gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't blame nobody, bro. And I just sit back and I support and I appreciate whatever niggas decide to go, whatever routes niggas decide to take.
I respect it. And I ain't gonna lie. What you said a lot that's like got a few questions circulating in my mind. I'm gonna throw something out. One thing, LA, because you spoke on LA specifically. How long before he passed away? Were you with him the day before? How long before you seen him that he passed away?
I was with folks and shit. I was talking to him I had just seen him the day before, you know what I'm saying? And that following week, if I'm not mistaken, he had just got locked up for some minor shit, you know what I'm saying? And I had been going to jail at this time already as a juvenile. I had already been in that bitch for pipes and all that type of shit. So he talking to me like, cause he trying to talk to me about like what's gonna happen at court and what I feel about this and do he think he gonna get snatched up and all this and shit. And I'm talking to folks about like that on vote. I'm like, man, nah, you gonna be straight for we talking this shit. And that's one of the last conversations I remember having with folks on BD, like about court, you know what I'm saying? And when that shit happened, I'm like, I was lost because I had talked to him that earlier the night before I had talked to him, but this whole day that he got killed, I hadn't talked to folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I hadn't talked to him. And I had some shit going on myself that day, which like made me kind of like not really notice that I hadn't talked to him that day. You know what I'm saying? I was actually, when I got the call, I was pulling up to the crib coming from somewhere with my family. Like it was me, my cousin, it was me, my cousin, somebody else, man. I'm phoning like, and she was actually ended up being the one that took me to the hospital to when that shit happened. She took me down there. She was dropping me off at home. She ended up taking me down there to Northwestern.
Yeah.
But I hadn't talked to bro that day, but I had talked to him the night before.
For sure. So another thing in the same little soliloquy you was just giving, like you said, you spoke on D-Thang. Now I had seen 600 Breezy saying on No Jumper recently that D-Thang died in his arms. Like, how close was you with D-Thang, and was you out there when he died? Did you see him when he
No,
passed away?
I wasn't there when he died. I was actually away at school. I was D-Thang. I swear to God, I got so much high regard for him. You know what I'm saying? And for the fans that's watching, I'm not talking about, this is 600 D-Thang 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the other D-Thang. But like D-Thang, he put us where we are. You know what I'm saying? And like,
You mean 600?
yeah, like he invented this and he carried it. You know what I'm saying? The way we operated our swag, everything, like it came from D-Thang. Like he invented this and he gave us the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? So when he died, it was like, you know, that shit one, you know, cause he like I said, he died in a part of my life where I was romanticizing this shit. Like, so, and he was my big bro. Like, he was larger than life to me, folks.
Who passed first, him or LA?
No, he passed 2 years before LA.
Okay.
He passed September of 2011.
Okay.
And Baldy had just passed before him. You feel me? That July, but you know, Baldy was my big bro, but he was more like a big homie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him on the block every day, but D-Thang was more hands-on because he was grooming us. You know what I'm saying? He was showing us shit, you know what I'm saying? And showing us how to move, showing us how to bust down guns. And Baldy was older than him. Baldy was eating them age and shit. Like, and D-Thang was older than me too, but D-Thang was younger than him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like a big homie. Like, he was one of the big guys, really. You know what I'm saying? And D-Thang, when he died, it was like my mentor died. You know what I'm saying? Because me and D-Thang, for what made our relationship so great later was we ain't like each other at first. Like, D-Thang and me almost fought. Like, I had got, Lil Boo they had made the shit, right? You know, they invented 600. And, you know, they got their crew together. So, you know, they in the recruiting process. I am the first class of recruitment, you know what I'm saying? So when folks in the...
Can I ask you this? At first y'all was Brick City and then...
Nah, we was not Brick City.
Oh, okay.
I was never Brick City. Brick City is the older guys, the conglomerate of them. We was 600.
Okay.
D-Thang made 600 and he made us.
Start.
Yeah,
them. All right.
Like, it really, if you older than D-Thang, you really not 600 for real.
Okay.
But like, you know, once like we, you know, became who we was, and it's just like it was just better for all us to claim one thing and not act like we all separate things. You know what I'm saying? But D-Thang invented 600. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Him, Lil Boo, 22, like, four of them invented this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they invented it Them 5 and they put us in. You know what I'm saying? They got they shorties. You know what I'm saying? And I got put in, but Lil Boo put me in right when D-Thang got booked. For D-Thang must have been in jail or something. For so mind you, I said I've been in my hood my whole life. I don't know how my whole life I went without knowing this nigga. Never up until this point ever brushing across D-Thang.
Yeah.
So man, D-Thang, I had when they put me in, I changed my name on Facebook. My name Tay 600. You know what I'm saying? And D-Thang hopped in my inbox on Facebook, woofing like, nigga, who is you? I inboxed his ass back. Nigga, who the fuck is you? Fuck is you talking about? Like, I'm what? Cause why is you, who is you? DM me, who is me?
Yeah.
He, nigga, you claiming my shit. Nigga, nigga, what? I ain't claiming shit of yours, boy. I'm really that, cause I really, like, bro, I'm not just putting this shit on my name, like, boy, Lil Boo just, I'm in this bitch, boy. Like, I ain't no faking ass 600 nigga, boy. I really got put in. I ain't just they friend or a nigga they go to school with, boy. Folk really just put me in this shit. Really just made sure I knew, like, boy, you 600 now. Like, this what we is. This how we coming on, bro. So, I ain't all that niggas asking me what I am, nigga. I'm 600. Fuck is you talking about? Who? I'm over 600. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, who the fuck is you? Woo. Long story short, we have a back and forth and shit. We end up having a back and forth, and on King David, folks get that he get that don't worry about it. Woo. I'm gonna catch you. Woo. So folks was on the band. So he ended up getting off the band, and everybody like in the hood, like everybody like Devon out, because this was his name. He wasn't D-Thang yet. Everybody like Devon out, woo. So now you know me at first when I'm talking to this nigga in the inbox, bro, like I hadn't known him yet. And in my eyes, I'm like, bro, everybody that's older. No, it wasn't that. I don't know how me and him been in this same era this whole time. I didn't know this man, bro. I swear to God.
Okay.
So I assumed he a goofy, like he just playing or something. I ain't even go, when I argued with him, I never asked nobody from my hood, like, who is this nigga or nothing. Like, I never went and asked about him or shit. I assumed he was a goofy, because I ain't know him. I'm like, this ass trolling me or something. So, then when he got off house arrest, for it was like, Debo got off house arrest, for everybody was talking about him in school and everything, like, yeah, like, everybody, the girls and everybody, bro, so now I'm hearing everybody talking about the man, and I'm like, bro, so everybody know this nigga, like everybody, Devon off the house arrest, Devon out here, Devon. I'm like, damn. So now I'm like, ooh, I'm like, okay, he might be somebody. So then, like,
you said, ooh,
on BD. So I'm like, so now man, Buka one of the founders of this shit. So Buka my big cousin, folks. So now Buka know him. Buka his homie on BD. So it would have probably been like a real situation if Buka wasn't my little cousin, my big cousin. You know what I'm saying? So we run into each other, like cause we both 600, folks. So we finna end up on the block. Like, so later on, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to say I was avoiding folks, but I just like, I don't know. On video, I was like, I don't know. Cause he older than me. Like, you feel me? He is older than me, folks. Like, he not even in grammar school. Like, I'm in 6th or 5th grade or 7th grade. I'm in 6th grade or some shit. Like, he in high school already. So I'm like, you feel me?
Then
like,
they talking about Debo.
Yeah, then he like, everybody, I might need it, man, you know? But on 4th grade, man, we ended up like seeing each other, but it was like a group of us. Like, we was marching through the hood. We ended up in the same crew. It was like 10 of us walking through the hood for like 2-3 hours together. So I'm feeling it though. Like, I'm feeling it on BD. I can feel, you know how you tell motherfuckers walking, keep talking to motherfuckers, then motherfuckers look back. I'm just knowing like they over there. He getting like the word, what's up to him, cause he ready to tweak on BD. So I guess after a certain amount of time, he was ready to tweak. So we was like somewhere standing on 61st. He looked at me up and down. Now mind you, folks, like I'm one of them niggas, you gonna have to whoop me though. Like, I don't get over, I'm not, cause we over here, bro. I've been over here my whole life. It ain't finna be word through this bitch. You treated me like a goofy, made me go in the crib, slapped me. I'm not doing none of that. One thing they gonna have to say is, yeah, Tay kept running up on his ass and he was trying to, you know, and D-Thang is as large as life as he was a little dude. Like, even the years he had over me, we was about the same size at that point. So I really wasn't like, I wasn't gonna duck my shit at all. Like, I really thought I could take him the whole time. You feel me? I seen what type of nigga he was. I actually like, I'm like, if I whoop folks or if I punch him up, I don't know if I could be 600. Cause I see like it's gonna be that. So on BD, we end up bumping heads and shit. And on King Day, when we bumped heads, I remember we was right on 61st. Booker was staying on Parade, so we ended up like fake getting into a little argument and shit. We got in each other's face. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was finna bust me. I wasn't gonna hit him first. We got in each other's face. We started balling our hands up and shit. And on BD, motherfucker, no man, woo. But I fake ain't wanted to go down. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't wanna do it, bro, cause I wasn't gonna punch him first. Now if he'd have punched me on Voting, we would have been fighting. But I wasn't gonna punch him first on BD. So I'm like, we end up getting up out each other's face and shit. So now after we argue, I'm like, I ain't finna be walking around with your ass now. Like, we ain't finna walk in the same crew now. So I walked off from their ass on BD and I went and told Booker. Went right to Booker crib because I don't know why Booker was not with us none this time. We just walking through the hood, he in the crib. So I go right to the crib. Yeah, man, me and D-Thang just had a little situation. What? Ooh. I think he went and hollered at D-Thang behind the scenes or some shit. But I hollered at Lil Boo about it too. You feel me? So Lil Boo and Booker probably went and said some shit to D-Thang or whatever, because nothing really never happened after that. You know what I'm saying? But after that, after we got through that, I swear to God, it was like, cause he knew, like, you know what I'm saying? I think he actually respected me that I didn't duck my shit that day. Like, once folks them actually like
Shorty
got in his ear and then, like, you know, he was around me for a lot of time. He seen like, oh yeah, Shorty fuck hoes. He will tote pipe. He will like he'll get on that. And like, bro, cause you know I ain't gonna lie, back then hoes was really coming through like 600. We was ringing. So when he put us on, we had motion. And he started noticing like who he could fuck hoes with. Like, oh, me and Lil Bro could nail something. Like, I could put Lil Bro on this 2-man and he gon' get the other bitch on bro. Like, or I could have a group of hoes slide and Lil Bro gonna get a bitch. Like, he respected it because he had hoes. Like, and the bitches with friends was coming to see folks every day on the block. Even at the crib, you be at his crib, hoes be coming on bro. And he he knew. Him and M-Thang had a boatload of hoes for my whole life on BD. And he was like, oh yeah. Then we started fucking the same hoes on BD. Then we started just like, you know, getting in the field together. Folks, like, you know, I'm growing with folks. Like, he teaching me this shit by example though. Like, no, him and Lil Boo taught me by example. For they never really led with words on BD. They used, if they telling me to stand on something, it's something I done seen them stand on. Like, anything they tell me to do on BD, they doing it in my face, and I done seen it. Like, I done seen how they operate. For they read, I used to walk with my head down and shit like that. For them to read, they told, hit this cut, walk the cut, stop walk. I used to walk slow as fuck, bro. Like, I used to walk like a real civilian. Like, you be in the streets, like, I swear to God, when I walk with civilians, bro, I always gotta stop walking. They be like, Tay, well, slow down. Like, y'all don't know, boy. Motherfucker gotta get that walk. You can't be just playing, walking like, hey, boy, it's that.
Lacking.
Yeah, boy, we used to call it the no lack walk. On BD, we was, we in this bitch over chopping through shit. Like, we hitting cuts, dropping gates, and when we on the real street, we really speed walking. On BD.
Get to where the fuck I'm going.
What? On Fonum grades. So it's like, Fonum taught me this shit. So that when folks died, that was like everything, for like, that's why I say, this is why I don't fault the niggas who be on that, for, cause that shit really hurt, for like, and I'm to the point where, you know, you get numb after you lose all type of niggas and shit, but on BD at that point, boy, I was crying like a bitch. I was really hurt.
Nah, that's real though. You lose people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's real though.
That shit do something to you, bro. Like, you don't, man, you be, at that point, bro, it's just be like, damn, like, what? You don't even be, you be so mad at the, bro, I swear to God, when that shit happened to Fonum, I was mad at God, boy. Like,
Man,
nigga, Nigga, I swear to God on my son, nigga, I used to be mad looking in the sky like, man, you gonna do this shit to me, bro? Like, then fold them dying back to back, nigga. I ain't know who else to blame, bro. On Lil Boy, I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, we kids, bro. Like, you gonna keep killing my homies, folks? Like, my niggas dying left and right, nigga. I ain't know who else to be mad at, folks. Like, cause I ain't understand this shit. I'm like, damn, folk. Like, we ain't even just had no niggas that was dead, folk. But now I got all this shit going on. For I was mad at God, bro. Cause my mama used to raise me off karma, folk. And I understood we was doing bad shit, but we wasn't doing shit nobody else wasn't doing, bro. We was into it with grown niggas when I was first hopped in this shit, folk. Like, it wasn't just all shorties like it was with us. Like, we just had to really get into it with older niggas and shit on BD. So it used to like, I'm like, damn, bro, these niggas playing with us. We out here in retaliation mode, damn near, folk, with grown men, and y'all hurting us like this, folk. Like, I was sick.
Nah, that's crazy.
I was sick, folks. So I just don't. D-Thang died before I was sitting at the crib and Joliet or some shit, folks. Like, and that shit was like, what? Couldn't believe it, folks. I'm phoning them, and that shit changed me.
Did he pass away with 600 Breezy? Like, were they together, or you don't know that from your point of view?
I wasn't there.
Okay.
So I don't know.
You don't know that? Yeah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even there. I was in a whole different part of Illinois.
All right, for sure. I'll fuck with that. All right, so you talk about pushing peace in that same little piece you was just speaking on. Now you said pushing peace. You see it both sides. Now J-Mane is a guy that kind of like he leading the forefront with the pushing peace. He getting over East Side. I seen him bring some whoops to King Von Mural. Now a lot of people ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Now when you seen that, did you look at it as trolling, or did you look at it how he say he intended it, which was pushing peace? How did you view that when you seen that?
I seen his explanation of it, and he said that he wasn't trolling. You know what I'm saying? And I believe him. You know what I'm saying? I believe he probably thought he wasn't trolling. Because I think he's smarter than that. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? If he really pushing peace, I think he's smarter than the troll that man. You know what I'm saying? Because you could never really push peace trolling him, because O-Block ain't gonna let that happen. You ain't gonna never be able to push peace. They gonna stay on that. You know what I'm saying? He's
like God over there.
Yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? He is. Bro. So I believe him when he say he not trolling. But one thing I learned this fucking with a female. She told me this, and I had to learn this. Yeah, I learned this fucking with a female. She told me this, and it's like, in a relationship, this is some shit that you gotta know dealing with other people, not even just in a relationship. It's not always about what you did. It's not even about whatever you did. It's about how you made the people feel about what you did. Like, it's not even about intent all the time, bro. Because if something you did offended somebody, then on for them, your intent don't matter to them.
Your intentions could be one thing, but your perception is different.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, intent.
That's real.
Intent only matter. Like I seen Charleston White explain this before. He said, if you kill a motherfucker, right, and your intentions wanting to kill him, that only matter in a judicial system. I go from murder to manslaughter or something if it was accidental. But it don't matter to his family. He's still dead, right? You tried to kill him or not.
Yeah, you did it.
Whatever your intentions was, my son, my daddy, my this is still dead. So whatever intent you had don't matter to us. It's the same thing with Von. Like, even if you wasn't trolling, if your intentions wasn't to troll, and I believe his intentions wasn't to troll, that really comes second to how they felt about what you did. You know what I'm saying? How O-Block perceived what you did. You know what I'm saying? O-Block, in their mind, how you made them feel is what's important. You know what I'm saying? Because if you pushing peace, you gotta get O-Block on board. So it's important even to J-Mane not to offend O-Block. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, it don't even matter. And I believe he do shit with good intentions. I'm gonna keep saying that, because I believe it. But I learned that on BD a lot of times it's not about your intentions. It's about doing shit. It's cool. It's about doing shit and how people how you make people feel about the shit you do. So with with knowing that, it's just like I said, me, a reasonable guy, I take it like he wasn't trolling, but like I said, for them intentions is how they took it was like, nah, that was some bullshit, and that's all that matters, because his whole message is peace. So you gotta have Fonum on board for any type of peace to work or ever really be established. So you know, it's not about his intentions, it's about how that made him feel. So you know, he just gotta work on that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real. All right, so with the J-Man shit now, J-Man, like I say, he pushing peace. He putting a lot of people on his platforms. He getting over with Tay Savage. He getting over with his side. He getting over with Kid on them. And I know y'all don't necessarily get along, but can you see yourself getting on his platform and just on the whoops? Or would you consider that?
This is what we just talked about, be linking up with people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Say that's
I guess, but he got a platform and shit, so
yeah,
I guess, you know,
I
guess, you know, I don't know, man. J-Man, I look at J-Man like he's still, you know, like, you feel me? Some niggas I never let go, you know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask this too. J-Man, one time, a clip you did with me on my platform, we did together, you spoke on every op not being equal or whatever. Now with J-Man, do you look at him like, not, you know, obviously just people that you don't really fuck with like that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it like nothing. But the whole time though, do you look at him like different than Yella? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't look at him, I never looked at Yella like an op, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't even look at him as an op at all. Like, I don't look at him as nothing like that at all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even mean that in no disrespectful way. I just don't think he an op.
You said that too. Yeah.
With J-Man, I just think like he bro, when we lose people on our side, J-Man be posting them.
Right.
Like, this is how much
in a
he really
way?
know.
Oh, okay.
Like, RP such and such, because he really know these people, bro. Like, he come from the project. He not even
he
just
from the
he know people. He even known some of these people longer than I've known them, bro. Like, he known Reese them longer than I've known. He known Reese and bro and Melly and all these niggas longer than me, because they done slept in the same bed together. They mamas was best friends and sisters and shit like that. So when you know that on BD, how the fuck could you really look at him? And then when like a nigga choose to, like, bro, he used to do disrespectful shit. So it's like certain niggas don't let that go. Like some of us seen, I think Breezy said that, like he used to do shit back in the day. Like that was his niche, trolling us.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna let that go, but at the same time, it's like, I know how long he been in this shit. So if he wanna push peace, that's why I say he got his right. You know what I'm saying? He got the right to turn a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh yeah, this what I'm on now. And we can salute it, because it's like, we know you used to be doing the other shit.
Right.
So it's like, all right, cool. On front of my, see that. I salute it. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100.
I saluted this shit. I definitely I was definitely not equal, gang. You know, like you got some people who you could do certain shit with, and you got certain people who you just can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain niggas can talk and certain niggas can conversate. Certain niggas can't even, you know, some niggas can't even do that.
In that order.
You know what I'm saying? It just be different strokes for different folks, for sure.
But can you see yourself getting on this platform, maybe reach out to you and like you want to, you know, compensate you for getting on this platform, or you ain't necessarily even with that type of shit?
I don't know, because I just said that I wouldn't get up with Butter, and I'll be basically doing the same shit. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I look at J-Man like he one of us, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, like
he BD, he one of the guys.
Yeah, he is, folks on BD. So it's like, you know, that's really if I was on folks shit, like that'd be why, because I just
under that
it's like he one of us on BD. He chose a side, but he one of the guys. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it for sure. Okay, so something that was been going on recently was the FBG Duck trial, O Block, Moo-Wop and everybody. Whole time the trial been going on, like a lot of shit been coming out. This got Blick Diddy Red. Shout out to Blick Diddy Red because I like how he did doing his little coverage. Like I like his little. I'm gonna get up with him too. We gonna have to make something work. But anyway though, but Blick, well, he been covering the trial or whatever. He had mentioned some shit where he said it came out that I think he mentioned that THFTZ allegedly tried to rape his celly. Now I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna form the question a little bit better. Now he is alleged to be the one that dropped Duck low based on Duck messing with his girl or whatever. But then it come out that he allegedly raped his celly. When you hear shit like that, is that crazy or not? Did you hear that first of all?
No.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I'm just, bro, I swear,
tried
like,
to rape his celly or whatever.
Man, when I be seeing shit on the internet, bro, like, because I really know people personally, bro, like, I just wait for the calls that I get or the calls we get as a hood or as the guys who actually know these people. Like, the internet shit, even though I know some shit be from the Sun Times and all that, it just be a lot of over exaggerated or like I just really
shit be capped sometimes.
Like that case, that whole I feel like his whole case, not to even get off track a little bit, but it's like I feel like his whole case, like I never seen no shit like this, bro.
Who whole case?
Like Duck shit. I just feel like his whole case, like it's so much publicity around his case, bro. It's publicity stunts being done. Like it's so much like coverage on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I get it because the people involved, to a certain extent, I definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I never seen like a case be no publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen people like, not for like a case of people, but with people that I know in person, I never seen this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be so much coverage on this shit, bro. And I don't be knowing what's real, what's fake, like, because, you know, you could just put O Block 5 trial or you could put FBG Duck murder update on your shit and just make clickbait. Like,
you gonna do numbers.
Yeah, like, because people just gonna tune in. And it's like people using this moment for more reasons than, like, just, I get certain parties, a lot of people that's related to Duck, I get their coverage or they top the way they feel or how they going about it as far as the internet. Like I get Mama Duck and everything, but I just be seeing so much. I just be like, man, like I don't be knowing what be what. So like when I see, like I probably have scrolled on the gram and seen some motherfuckers like, oh yeah, Cheesy did, but I just, cause it be a lot of
like I get what you're saying. You ain't really got no real opinion of it because you don't know if it's real or not. It could be
like
clickbait.
Even it on BD, it just be a lot of
clickbait.
I don't be interested in a lot of shit, for like I'll scroll past shit all day. I'll be looking for different. I'll be really tired of reading about that shit. Like it'll be a whole bunch of. I be just scrolling looking for other shit. I ain't gonna lie, but I definitely probably screen it and just scroll past it.
For sure. No, that's 100. All right, so I was just asking because it was on, it's like a hot take type shit. It was on that. All right, but whole time now the peace thing now. I seen JG Ruger and Memo 600. They supposed to have a sit down or whatever. Now I think we had spoke on that before. Now, are you against them sitting down based on what you said before, or you look at it how you said before, where it's like I see both sides?
Yeah, they situation, bro, like, how the fuck could I even, bro, like, these niggas, for anything they do, you just gotta let them do it. Like, you just can't judge that, because if they got a real personal situation. One brother was locked up for killing the other brother. Like, so if anybody...
That's different.
If they could talk, who the fuck is we all to sit back and say they
have an opinion?
Like, how the fuck could we not... Like, we look dumb. Anybody that get mad at that looks stupid as hell. Because how could this shit mean more to you than them? So if they could do it, we nothing. We could never feel how they felt about that situation. Like, we could never have more of an opinion or some type of connection to that situation than these two. So we all let us acting like niggas or I ain't gonna say us or people acting like that's something that shouldn't be going on. That ain't even a situation. And on BD, it's real shit they done did for each other behind the scenes. Like, so it's like that ain't even just no, oh yeah, it's shit that went on like that. That motherfucker to see how motherfuckers coming and like now they know it's a genuine thing. Kind of like the situation with me and Melly.
Right. Real shit. That's real shit. Nah, on No Jumper, again, I seen him and Mimo was up there, 600 Breezy and Mimo was up there. Now, 600 Breezy had said it should have been Dooski the man and not Ruger they got on. And basically, you seen that clip? You see it? All right, but look, the whole time though, he said that he just went off on Ruger, challenged him to beat him up and all, challenged him to a fight and all that.
Right.
Threatened to beat him up. But it's like whole time, when you seeing that, did you know Dooski the man first of all?
Yeah, I knew Dooski, man.
Personally.
Dooski dissed me before.
Yeah.
Back in the day, before we even got turned, Dooski been rapping. Like he been a rapper from MOB way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So he had dissed me and Mac. I don't know what it's. I can't even tell you the words to the song, but I remember when it first came out, because I say he been rapping. So you know, motherfuckers who's tuned in to the blocks tuned in to Dooski. Like even if we just all watching each other, no matter if we got 500 views, we watching each other every time we drop.
Yeah.
So when he said this shit, I remember like me and Mac, like you know, being blue, like what? This bitch ass nigga, don't worry about it. We, you know. We finna go stand on that business. Don't worry about it. On photo, he dissed me in the song and shit. I'm like, damn, on photo, that's crazy. But I definitely knew Dooski and shit though. Yeah, I ain't gonna say what it should or shouldn't be though with niggas and shit. Cause every nigga that get to a certain point deserves something. Like you deserve what you deserve. You ain't get that shit like you don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he did, that was what he deserved to have. But on photo, like Dooski was rapping and shit a long time ago. And he probably was gonna do something before he died.
Now Mimo had said he was raw. Did you consider him raw even though he dissed or it was like, nah, I ain't fucking with
mean,
that
this shit was years ago. Like, yeah, he was decent. Yeah, he was decent. Like, you know, I know he wanted the weakest shit out here. Like, this niggas with clout that he was better than. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he dissed me back in the day, I don't even remember the lyrics to that shit. I remember him dissing me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that. Like, I remember that vivid. Like, as hell. Like, he said me and Mac name.
How old was you as a shorty?
Man, I probably was like 13.
Damn.
14. Like, I won.
On Tay Top.
Man, he dissed me and Mac, boy. I said, boy, his ass about to die tonight.
I was on his ass. Yeah.
Man, I was so mad, bro. And Mac wasn't even as mad as me. He was making me mad. Cause why the fuck you ain't mad? Like he was, you know, he mad. Like he think it's funny though. Like this ain't funny, bro. Like this. I think this was before them started over. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was kind of. It wasn't foreign, but it was like. You know, like, bitch ass nigga, you done said my name. We ain't dead, bro. Like, we not dead. Don't say our name in no song, bro, because we ain't dead. Like, I'll show you I ain't dead. Fuck is wrong with you? Like, you saying my name, we finna come pop up through that, we finna come bounce out that bitch, boy. You tripping.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie, you done said my damn name, boy. We was bouncing on your block tonight, boy. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy.
Oh, man, but, yeah.
So with Dooski and you, was y'all the same age? Y'all went to school together or nah?
Nah, I ain't never go to school with Dooski. He in my age range too though. Yeah, but I ain't never go to school with him. He probably another nigga went to Carter. Mac probably did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I had seen Vlad TV recently, probably 2 months ago or so. He had like re-released FBG Duck interview that he did, and Duck was talking about the word clout, how people talking about clouted up and all this. He said he credited Dutchie as bringing that word to the drill culture or whatever, the era or whatever. And also when I interviewed Dutchie and asked him about it, he said, yeah, that's true. And he also spoke on other lingo that he brought about or they brought about, which was like gang, calling each other gang. And he also he spoke on the numbers, you know, like 00, like Rondo #9, 00, FBG Duck #3, number 30, Big 26. He said that they brought that to the culture or whatever. From your experience, because you was right there, you grew in it. Did you do you see that as the truth or you look at it different?
See, the thing is, and I'm gonna try to not discredit them. See, the thing about drill, my era being the first to do this shit, that mean my ops was too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me to just act like that could be some shit that just far-fetched, I wouldn't say that. But I'm not gonna say that's true because I remember these words getting made, and we didn't get this shit from the ops, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, because this was our lingo. Like, they lingo was alright, and like, it was like other shit, like, you know, like they ain't, it wasn't no, like all that doink, thought. Like these is real BD words. Like I ain't gonna lie, like thought, we made that. Like I know that, I know that came.
What about Scud?
Scud is a Chicago thing.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't even say that's some shit we can claim. We been saying that's just Chicago lingo, Scud, all that shit. That's just the rack. You can be anybody, GD, BD, Vice Lord. We all did that. But on for them that thought word, thoink, and as far as the numbers for like clout, they ran with clout. Like, you know, they made Clout Lord and Clout God and we the clout ones and we clouted. Like they put that shit in their names and shit, but that wasn't their word either.
Damn. Okay.
Who the fuck had clout first? We had the clout. So why the fuck would y'all come up with a word that y'all can use for us?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like we the ones had this shit popping, bro. Y'all didn't have that much clout. You know what I'm saying? Like to be having words for how much clout y'all got. Like y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect, bro, but that's just that didn't, these words that I know we brought to this shit. I ain't gonna lie. And even with the number and shit, bro, when folk them got them names in 2010, wasn't nobody calling themselves nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was with Rondo when he got his name.
Rondo number 9.
Yeah, I was with him.
So when he get the number 9 from?
D-Thang through the pipe. He was running from the police on the block. He was getting chased. He had a pipe on him. Mind you, I say he been going to jail already as a juvenile, D-Thang. So he get caught. He on papers. He throw the pipe in a field full of grass, folks. Like a high-ass field of grass in the hood. We had a bunch of fields in the hood. He threw the pipe in the grass. The police catch him, never find the pipe though, so they end up putting like a flea on him. They putting something on him to send him back to the Audi home. So he ended up going to jail. So all of the guys, at this point, we don't know he didn't get bumped with the pipe. We thinking he got bumped for a pipe.
Right.
So we don't know till phone them, tell like him think like, no, he went to jail for such and such. He threw the pipe. So we bad. He threw the pipe at. So folk call, tell me, yeah, who is in that field? I threw it in the field. So we looking through that bitch. Now, man, I said it was a tall ass, it was grass high as hell, bro. Like it was an open field. So like that wasn't nobody grass. The city got to come cut that. You know what I'm saying? You know, the city ain't coming every week like a fucking gardener. They coming when that bitch get too high and people start calling them and shit. Like, so I swear to God, bro, he threw the pipe. We was looking for the pipe for like 3 days, bro. We gave up on the pipe. We like, bro, somebody either seen him throw the pipe and came and got it out. They was in the window watching him and they seen him throw the pipe and they came and got it that night. Somebody, like and then folk, we gave up. And I swear to God, like after the 3rd day we give up, the next day on the 4th day, the city came and cut the grass. So now, we like, okay, they found it. We like, if we know it's gone now, because on phone the city came, so if it was still in this tall ass patch of grass, they found it. They cut the grass. So me, 9, and like another one, I don't remember who else was with us. For me, 9, and folks, we went back to the field. Some just told us to just like, let's go slap that bitch one last time. On Lil Steve, folks, we in that bitch. We go in there, folks searching, I'm searching. Another one of the guys, he searched. We like split up in this big ass parking lot searching. On LA9, come up with that bitch. Ooh. Yeah, ooh, I got the 9. On phone him. He's like, I got the 9, folks.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay, you feel me? Like, he got that bitch. You feel me? Folks found the pipe.
That's why the number 9.
On BD, these niggas ain't had no, who the fuck, that was, ain't one no 9, folks. One no numbers. When we started calling D-Rose, number 1, niggas ain't had no numbers, folks.
What about 22?
No, 22 numbers came later. Okay. And at that point, niggas was using numbers. Okay. We was still calling Courtney C-Day until, I mean, you know, that 22 shots come from Sosa saying, see, they got 22 shots. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when he was rapping and shit, but 22 shots never stuck till later. Like, we wasn't calling him, like, we was calling him that shit 22, we probably called them that in like 2013. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, them niggas had started saying 00 and 9 and Rose names come from like 2010, bro. When nobody calling no names. That shit came out the phone, respectfully. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna call they bluff on that one because I know that was some shit I remember, folk. And this is how I know that is cap. When them niggas started doing that shit, I remember all us sitting in the trap like, bro, these niggas is copying us.
Damn.
Like, I remember having this conversation about y'all copying us on BD, like with folks with 9 and with Rose on BD. I remember this shit.
Yeah.
So I know y'all got that from us. That wasn't no shit that we wouldn't even get that from. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. When for them, we not stealing y'all nothing, bro. Like, we, like, in our eyes, we was ahead of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's no bullshit, no none. I'm just saying how we thought about it at the time. Like, we thought we wasn't stealing shit from y'all. Like, not us. You know what I'm saying? Not 600. We looked down on folks now. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we wasn't gonna get nothing from them niggas, bro, on BD. So I know that ain't happen. And when that shit, when folk them got their names and they started doing it, I remember us sitting in the trap, nigga, on Prairie. Like, bro, these niggas really on our dick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, and that's no bullshit. That
I get what you're saying.
That ain't, you know, no shot at Dutchy now, but he said some shit. That ain't how I recall that, folks. On photo, I remember, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't no shit that I remember, folks. Cause I remember being there like, damn, for them copying us, or they making names and shit. Cause it was 9, like, bro, you think we would come right after a motherfucker got they 9 and call our homie 9? Like, y'all would have been saying we was copying y'all. Like, that would have been some shit a nigga would have got on the platform and said, like, oh yeah, them niggas, man, when we started making names and numbers, they started making numbers. Like, that never happened.
Right.
You feel me? Them got they names from real shit. Like, y'all was just giving niggas names, bro. Like, them got real, man. You don't even want to know how D Rose got his name.
Alright, we gonna leave it at that.
Like, we earning these names, bro. We ain't just waking up calling niggas shit on them.
So yeah, D Rose 600, a real prominent member from over there. I had seen recently they was like sharing his a petition to try to get him freed or whatever.
I was posting that shit 3 years ago.
Yeah, they still posting it. How's looking for him? Do it look like he got rhythm, or is it just like
D Rose, man? I just want to be more personal with Rose, cause like it'd be a whole bunch of acting when it come to him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people yell his name and not really in tune or don't do nothing for him. You know, they talk about him in some circles like people are taken care of him and business is being stood on, but when I hear from certain people that really deal with them on a more everyday or more than regular people do. When I talk to those people, that's not really what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? So I be confused about a lot of his current situation because, you know, it's a lot of, oh, he doing this, but then when I hear from folks or like, cause I talk to Rose directly, like, it's like, bro, I try to read for them without them telling me shit. You know what I'm saying? So like when I was in jail, bro, you learn in jail, like, after a while, you know, like, who ain't gonna do the bid with who is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you call them people for, like, you don't get to calling outsiders and shit for money or for other shit or just extra people for, you use the people or you, like, keep, like, when I was in jail, bro, nobody never sent me money outside of my mama and my sisters and my daddy. And that wasn't because I didn't, like, I just was able to be straight from them. I didn't need y'all. I ain't want nobody lying to me about what money they ain't sending. I don't want nobody on my phone playing. I don't want to be missing stove because you niggas, none of that. I know my mama, my daddy, and my sisters ain't gonna never let me miss no stove day. The money gonna get put on their own time. I ain't gotta worry. Once I get out this phone, they say it's gonna be done. I know for a fact I ain't gotta call back. I ain't gotta waste no more minutes on that shit, bro.
That's real.
I kept my bed stress-free as I could, bro. I'm not about to have 10 niggas I'm asking for money because you niggas gonna have me stressed out in this bitch missing store days because y'all be lying and capping and front y'all move and all that. And if I put my fucking store in the palm of you niggas' hands, I'm gonna be hungry.
Yeah.
So I used to and I never needed no outside help because my people stood on the business. So I'm saying that to say, when you start, like, business ain't being stood on if you calling around for shit, folks. Like, if you calling around,
Gotta
like,
hound a nigga down.
yes, folks, like, oh man, let me. If folks gotta make all these calls, folks on BDS not going right. You know what I'm saying? Because how it's supposed to be is everything that's supposed to be taken care of from the niggas that's supposed to got taken care of in full. And whatever need to be on his books, need to be on his books by you niggas that's acting like y'all be doing shit for him. Like, the fact folks gotta call 10, 15 niggas and all that, bro, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not what's good. But like, as far as his trial shit, like, that's, you know, it's I don't know, man. Like, for them, he got denied once, but he trying to get back. It's just a lot of, he trying to get back up in court and shit. It's just a lot of, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like them people making it hard for Rose too. Like, I feel like they been wanting to get him for so many years, bro. Like, everything with him, I feel like it's a process. I feel like they sit back on D Rose and be like, I finally got his ass. Like, and I hate that for folks, cause people on the internet, bro. Why, he not only is that, but like, bro, I really witnessed the police target him. Like, tell him you can't live in this area no more. Like, I really witnessed, like, them really think like everything that happened over here was happening because of him. Like, they targeted him, bro. Like, they been trying to get Shorty out the way because he was the first name they remember when Sosa came out. And they painted him like every time something happened to somebody, it was Shorty. Like, so the police carried that, bro. I think, like, I really think, like, the police, the justice system, the state, the prisons, I feel like they all know that. Like, bro, people don't even know D Rose been in prison since 2016. He done spent half that shit in solitary.
Damn.
At least, probably more than half. He already did a year in Pontiac, folks. And you know, a year in Pontiac is
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like
it's madness. That shit is 20. For y'all who don't understand what Pontiac is a whole prison full of seg. It's nothing but segregation. That's where you go when you do something in your actual populated joint, where you really sent to. When you fuck up the worst you can fuck up, they send you to Pontiac. They don't even max you out and send you to Menard and just put you in a hole for 2 months or 3 months and then put you back in Pop. When you get a year across the board, you go to Pontiac. And you sit in your cell. You never get a call for a year. You get a year across the board. You do a year in Pontiac, segregated. A year, no phone. A year, no commissary.
C grade.
The whole year, you on C grade.
Yeah.
You never can make commissary. You can only go for $30 every month, one time, and half of that got to go on hygiene.
Yeah.
So, you in the back, you shower once a week. You don't have a phone. You only talking to your mama, your sister, your lawyer through letters. No phone for a year. No yard and gym for a year. You sitting around this bitch, you get a regular yard probably once every month, and on phone them, they gonna put you out there for 5 hours, folks.
Even it's cold
and make you be out there. It's snow outside. They on that bitch got you standing out there in below zero weather for 5 hours, and you going because you been in your cell for 30 days straight. You will take anything.
Yeah, you know what you know.
So folks said he did a year straight seg. Before he did that, he was in seg in his actual joint for months. Made it home after the Pontiac seg and went to another populated joint, ended up in a seg. Like, folks been in seg, folks. His whole county bid, he spent half of that in seg fighting niggas, folks. Like, getting put back in Pop. Over half of his bid been in segregation, folks. So it's like, his bid is so hard, folks. Like, his shit's so hard, gang. And it's like, he going through that shit, and then motherfuckers out here ain't standing on the bench, but everybody was yelling at him, doing all that. And that's why I hate, bro. Like, that's why I be just, like, I be just, me as a nigga who I am, I just be trying to, like, make sure some shorties that's coming up now, because they romanticize the shit we use. They want to be like me and D Rose. Like, they want to come up and have them names for doing bad shit. But it's like, bro,
talk about that fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then
when you want that type of shit, bro, like, D Rose gave so much. I tell niggas all the time, I never seen a nigga who can claim 10 different blocks and they all say, yes, he's from our block. Like, even it don't matter how many hoods I stood on, folk. Like you couldn't be asking niggas was I from they block. Like you can go to Motown, folk, them gonna tell you D Rose they property, folk. You can go on THL, niggas gonna tell you D Rose from THL.
Right.
You go on O Block, niggas he O Block.
Right.
He Wick City.
Yeah.
On the Lamb, he Lamron. Like folks them
loved him, yeah.
They harboring him, folk. Every famous rapper.
But he from 600 for sure.
Yes, he ours. He ours for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for them got that type of love for Shorty. On Biddy, like he had that type of impression on people, folks. So I'm saying that to say if he ain't gonna be taken care of, ain't no hope for no nigga. Ain't no hope for none of us or no nigga that come after us. Cause D Rose, I don't know if I ever seen a nigga from get that much. Like all these blocks fuck with me too, but like they fucked with a lot of us. But it's just man, D Rose type of nigga. He be in other niggas' hoods as much as he be in his own hood. Like I ain't started doing that until like later on when them started getting killed. Back in the day, 2010. When I used to just be in the hood, he'd be on the Lamb. When I'm just standing, we all in the hood, he already in Motown. He done been over there 2 weeks straight. Like ain't came back to the block. He done went and spent nights on in the Lamb. Ain't came back to the block. On phone him like go over there with some phone him and just be in they shit for a week or two every day. So for him it's like he building them bonds, folks, and niggas ain't even able to build them type bonds. So when it was over for folks, I'm like, all right. Ain't nobody got a chance.
That was powerful what you said when you said if it ain't no hope for him, it ain't no hope for nobody. Because it's like, that's different. Bro.
It ain't. And niggas are still to this day, be, oh man, D Rose, that's my real little brother. And on phone them folks going through real shit.
Ain't reaching for him type shit. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
But my phone cut you off.
Go ahead.
But yeah, but whole town though, do you feel like, cause I know that he got, I ain't gonna say he got big, he probably was big in the trenches before that, but when Chief Keef said his name, do you feel like that made him hot with the police though?
Yeah, so? Like I feel like D Rose's name was the first. Like I benefited from that. Like so I know how it is when niggas say your name in songs and then, you know, like you become a target to them. And I was getting that from Fonam. So imagine getting it from Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Like Sosa
was the biggest thing.
Yeah,
in the rap.
He was the biggest shit.
Still,
he was the best shit since sliced bread, bro. So it's like what he's saying. They like, oh yeah, he fucking enemy number one in the rack. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they did that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they, that's you know, like I say back in the day, bro. See the police hear a nigga name the song 9. He might not even, they think he ain't, dude, bro, he like did some shit, but he ain't, I don't know. But back then, hearing niggas rap about niggas being like that, bro, the police thought them shorties was real savages. They like, oh, you hear this motherfucker D Rose. Like, bro, every time I went to the station, D Rose's face was in there on their clipboard.
Damn.
I swear to God, bro, every time I went in the station for trespass, they walk us in that room, boy, and they'd be sitting there clamped up to the thing. They'd have some niggas faces in gray, like printed out. These ain't even these real printed out images of them faces, folks. I'm looking on that bitch because it's always some niggas a motherfucker know because this our district.
What about Von? Because Von was hot as hell.
Man, Von name, I ain't gonna lie, folks. When this man, Von name wasn't even in there yet. I ain't gonna lie, folks. This shit like Von. I think Von was in jail. Von was in jail type shit. Von was finna get out and do his thing, but on BD, this like
beforehand.
This like late 2000. I mean, it's like mid and early 2012, folks. Okay. Von he either just getting out, finna do his one, or he like was finna get out at this point. So Fonam ain't even rapping about him yet. Like he ain't, is rolls on Fonam. So that's what it was.
Yeah. One more thing about D Rose, like, was he your age or was like he was younger, older?
Rose is my age. He was born the June before me.
Okay.
He was born in June of the year I was born.
Yeah. So he about 6 months older than you, 5 months. Hold on. All right. So man, I ain't gonna lie. I have seen recently. I seen Big Mike was released. This is King Von Rappy. Now that was also Wooski brother. Parkway, O Block. I remember I talked to you before. You said you rotated over there. Did you know Big Mike from O Block?
Yeah, I knew Mike. I knew him more than Wooski.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Like Wooski them was in there and shit when we was real little, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of like, by the time this shit had been what it was, like he did what he migrated, you know what I'm saying? That's always been his big brother though. Mike been always his big brother, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, by the time we was all really jamming, he had already been where he was from, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really get a chance to be around Wooski like that, like before. Like, you know, we brush across motherfuckers because we all just
from the areas right there.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, by the time by the time who he was gonna matter, he was from over there. He was already over there.
From the other side, yeah. So what about with Big Mike? Did you have a relationship with him, and how did, if so, and...
I mean, you know, we all gang banging and doing gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? And we running in the same circles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a motherfucker that was close to Vaughn too, you know what I'm saying?
He was a motherfucker that
was. Yeah, for sure, on Biddy. So it's like, you know, I even knew Mike for a short period of time because he was just, he went to jail, like, they had been in jail since 2014. Vaughn got out in 12, you know what I'm saying? And they did, you know, we was out here turned in 12 and 13, you know what I'm saying, till folks went back, you know what I'm saying? So we all like, it was short-lived to say the least, you know what I'm saying? Just to say it like that, like even before, like I said, Mike knowing them niggas before Wooski and them was really grown and shit, you know, you see niggas in the hood, but when everybody started really gang banging together, it was, you know, that little time frame, like with Mike, I seen folks, we was out here in some gangster shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know, everybody that was close to Vaughn was kind of, we all knew each other too, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we was all out here with him for other.
No, for sure. Yeah. No, for sure. I'm listening to you. I'm trying to listen. My next question. All right, so okay, for sure. So I ain't gonna lie. I want to talk about, like, so, you know, the drill era started with y'all era. Y'all like first generation in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like C-Day now, but then it's really y'all. Like, you know, I mean, not C-Day.
E-Day.
E-Day. I'm sorry. Yeah. And then it was y'all, but basically now. Now it's the females, they doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they going crazy, bro.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, so it's like whole time though, I'm looking at, I seen some shit with Amari Blaze and Mellow Bucks. I think this was around Halloween. They had like jumped us, supposedly somebody got stabbed and all kind of shit got through a window. When you see shit like that, do you feel like the females is following the wave that was carved already, or is it like, bro, it's just Chicago shit, it's just some hood shit?
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was your interview, folks. Well, you asked me some shit like, you know, do you think it's gonna turn into? And I told you, like, I think you had kind of insinuated like they route gonna be more peaceful. I told you, like,
the females,
they gonna bop out, and it's gonna be this. It's gonna be like, it ain't gonna be murderous and shit like us, but they gonna beef. Just like we gonna be, this shit is life, folks. Like any type of thing in life, bro, with any humans involved, it's competition, it's beef, it's smoke, it's animosity. It's gonna be that when it's a competition. If we all can't be on the same level, folks, or gonna be doing the same shit, popping off at the same time, somebody gonna hate, somebody gonna be envious, somebody gonna be mad they ain't getting enough shine to you is. Whatever the fuck, not saying that's Mellow in Blaze situation, just saying like this one of the reasons where girls gonna fall out just like we did. Like they ain't no different from us, bro. Like you gotta remember, girls the real cats. Like they catty as hell. Like they really catty. Like they situations they will get into it over shit. We won't get into it. They
worse than us.
It's true. Like they got more shit that they hate about each other than we do. True. Like certain shit as a man, fuck dude. You know what I'm saying? Them they ready to bump for real over anything because it ain't gonna get murderous. It's gonna be fighting. Us exposing each other, you might get stabbed or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna go to that level. So they just get busy with each other. Like us, we know, like, all right, bitch ass nigga, we on the internet arguing. Oh, that's gonna die. Them, they gonna be linking up, boxing, getting on the internet, tweaking because they girls.
They messy.
They messy. They catty. Like that's their nature. They know it.
That's true.
So I knew that was coming, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more to this shit, like, cause there's more girls coming in this shit every day, folks. It's gonna be bitches talking about, oh, she trying to sound like me, and she woo what I woo on my video, and she did her hair like mine in my last video, and you know all that. Like, you feel me? Shit, you like, what, bitch? Like, what the fuck? I got my hair done like this 10 times last year. You talking about I'm copying your hair, like. Come on, man. You get the dreads. I ain't finna be. This nigga got dreads because I got dreads. Like we ain't doing that.
Nah,
like,
I get it. That's
so
real.
girls, you know, it was inevitable, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, yeah, that's real though.
It was inevitable, folks.
You know, you be saying, I ain't gonna lie, your takes me, I fuck with it. Now look, that's real. Now look, Blazing Dow, she another chick that's on going crazy. Now she had, I think she from 757. She had linked up with she started her and THL Muda. They was a couple at a point. They fell out when some tweets had surfaced that Muda was dissing her mama. Now that's like dating across hoods type of shit where they into it and all that. But it's like for you, I think you spoke on that before. You like, yeah, we done fucked with op hoes or whatever.
Bro, I dated a op bitch before. Yeah. Like, it was this girl, folks. I ain't even gonna mention her name. Out of respect. She was from Brick Squad. She was claiming it. You know what I'm saying? She was claiming that shit. She was. When I bumped her, G, it's so crazy because she was on Twitter, and when I bumped her, she was Mrs. one of them niggas. Like her name on Twitter was Mrs. one of they names, and if I say the nigga name, y'all from Brick Squad, you gonna recognize the name, and the people watching gonna be like, oh, because it was only a couple of them with clout at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he was a nigga. They was saying his name in songs and shit too. She was dating a nigga, so I'm and it's so crazy because I ended up fucking with his sister later on down the line too. But on folks,
Tay fucking everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, you better. Nah, but on BD, on King David, she was missing such and such. Oh man, she looked so good though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm all on her, and she going. She came to see me, man. On BD, I started dating this bitch, bro. Me and C-Day started dating her best friend, folks on BD. Me and folks had them at the crib every day. I basically flipped her. She wasn't even over there with them niggas no more. She on the block with me every day and steamers and all type of shit, folks. And this shit went on the whole 2012. This shit went on the whole 2012. I had folks them. She was on the block like she won from over there. Like she won Mrs. Such and Such from Brick Squad. Like on King David. Like, and I had her with me on the block, knowing where I stayed on BD. Like, she watching the police come to my crib. They looking for me for a body. On phone, like they looking for me for like she watching the police show up at my door. I'm running out the back door. She with me on phone. I'm like shit like that on LA, and they come to try to investigate me for shit. They're seeing it on phone. And she was from the ops. So it's like this really happens, gang. Like you can't help who you be fucking with for real. Like you
could kind of help that.
No, I'm saying no. You can't help who you love.
Right. Like that's true.
You be thinking like you probably coming to this shit with ill intent. Like I think I wasn't even thinking. Like when I first bumped her, I'm thinking like I'm finna fuck dude, bitch. I done fucked this bitch and made her my bitch. Like now I'm loving the bitch. Yeah, like you feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. For like I came in and shit with ill intent, ended up in a 9-month relationship with this bitch, bro. Got this bitch pregnant. I'm 14 years old, getting her pregnant and everything.
Damn.
On LA.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On LA, folks. So I'm like, that should be happening, folks. Like you don't. And this is when Brick Squad was this JoJo world, this top op now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's in the midst of that shit too.
Man, that's this snack dab. I think he alive at this time. Like he dissing us in the stool as we speak. I got this bitch with us, folks.
That's crazy.
On my son. So like I ain't gonna lie, like it go down like that, gang.
So yeah, I see it, but I'm trying to. It's like, how do you get to that point? Okay, I get it. Okay, it's ill intent or whatever, but it's like at the end of the day,
sometimes it don't even be ill intent, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, J Money had a baby by a motherfucker who was supposed to be like at the time like one of the ops. Like you can't help who you love, bro. Like. Sometimes it ain't even about like ill intent. Sometimes you really like that person. Don't be, and it be like when y'all with each other, that shit don't even matter, gang. Like that shit don't matter on BD. Like, and motherfucker ain't even understand that at the time. But on BD, it's like, folks, you love who you love on BD, and you ain't even gotta explain that. Honestly, folks, like
100.
We used to be thinking all type of shit was gonna happen, and it never happened because motherfucker love motherfucker, folks on BD, like. Ain't nothing with Shorty ever happened to me because of her. She ain't ever backdoored me or nothing. Like, nothing never happened to the bitch I was fucking with, for nothing to me. Like, so.
But did you have them kind of thoughts though? Like, damn.
In the beginning, because you know that's what be going on BD, folk. But at the same token, it be like, man, on LA, it be like, damn, folk, like, you just. I ain't gonna lie, this is why I say the power that you have when you first start fucking with a motherfucker, it'd be crazy because you do a lot of shit you don't got no business doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I know this shit be real, because I was with a female that was really one of the ops, and she was like with me every day, and I used to want her with me. Like, man, where you at? Make sure you be at my crib later on the night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a shorty, while we knee deep in, this ain't no, oh yeah, we was into it back in the day, or no.
This
what it is. Like, motherfucker, man, on BD, like, you oop me to them niggas, you could make that blitz. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, nah, on BD, I don't never be shocked seeing shit like that, because it's just really, I mean, people that didn't believe that was going on, it really just showed them it's going on, you know what I'm saying? Because of how they blocks be on the internet tweaking with each other's blocks, but that shit don't be mattering, folks. On BD, it don't be mattering on phone. Because I was saying fuck her dead homies and all that shit on BD, like, but she could not love me on phone. That shit, she couldn't understand why I was saying fuck her dead homies, and she still was loving me, but it's like, you can't help it on BD.
Nah, that's real though. That's real. Once you make that connection, that's real. It's the chemistry. I get it.
Yeah, folks on BD. And then you know what I noticed, folks? I'm gonna be a whole 100 with you. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the thrill of being with or doing shit with people you're not supposed to be with. But those probably was the most memorable relationships or situations, or, you know, entanglements I've been in, folks. Like, the ones I had no business being in, or the ones the bitches probably had no business being in. Like, them the ones, like, I know Blazing and Muda that's probably the best relationship she'd have been in with a nigga she not supposed to be with. Like, that's what be going on, gang. When you think about the hoes you'd have really fucked with, it's probably bitches you like, damn.
You ain't had no business fucking with this bitch.
Like, damn, both of them would have been like, damn, y'all fucking with each other? For real?
They made it public too. They was fucking.
Cause your head gone when it's a motherfucker you not supposed to be with, bro. I don't know what it is. It's like boy, I was out here with that girl from Brick Squad. I wasn't hiding that. Niggas was hiding that type of shit back in the day, cause we was really into it. Like, you had to do that on the slick side. Like, hell no. Cause for them, like, bro, M-Thang them used to fuck op hoes and shit. But on BD, like, for them used to still be on that though. Like, man, what you fucking with? Woo. Like, man, your ass tweaking, boy. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga have a whole lecture with you, like, about some shit like that back in the day, folks. Like, so you really had to be standing on that when you was doing that back in the day. I got this bitch on the block with me every day, folks. Like, every day. Four of them gotta get used to it. Four of them gotta.
Is they into it? Like, hold on, bro. Like, they get mean to it and shit?
They ain't gonna be mean to it because they know that I'm not to disrespect nobody I like. But on four of them, they gon' like, when we standing around in the hood and we getting shot at every day, or we getting in shootouts every day, it's only a motherfucker gonna be like, damn, did she drop all low? Is that Brick Squad that just came through this bitch blowing, and we, you know, so niggas, you know, that type of shit go on motherfuckers' minds, folks. So when you got an op just standing in the hood with you gotta really be just ready to really go against everything. Like, I really fuck with this bitch the long way. G, I got a Brick Squad bitch in the hood with me, and we ain't going in real situations with ops, folks. Phone them, I might be friending my shit. Phone them might be ready to blame this bitch. Like, they might be, man, Tay don't know what the fuck going on. We gotta kill that bitch, boy. Phone them could be plotting on my whole front. I don't know. I'm taking all type of risks having this bitch in the hood with me every day, folks.
That ain't
but
funny,
I ain't. It's like, you don't get no fuck. Like, man,
that's how you said it.
I done that with a guy two of my homies. They play with my bitch back then. That's how I know shit be. That's how I know shit be crazy. What for play with my op bitch back then? I just slap for the.
You talking about my op bitch? You funny as hell. The whole time now. Look. Okay, now you do interviews and shit here and there. You fuck with motherfuckers with platforms. Like, I seen Buki the G. Nah, sometimes people be trolling this shit. You know what I'm saying? And DJ U, he known for trolling. He got a big platform. He doing this thing, but sometimes he be trolling people. And I seen him allegedly trolling Bookie. I don't know if he was trolling Bookie the G or what, but Bookie the G claimed that he put hands on him. And then I seen 16, like on live, he was talking about it. Have you ever been in an interview with a motherfucker where you felt like you wanted to do something to a motherfucker or beat him up or some shit like that, or it's like you ain't never really experienced that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, going to an interview where I want to whoop the nigga that's fighting me, that's interviewing me.
It's crazy.
Man, on King David, I don't know, I don't think so. I ain't on, hell no. On BD, I wouldn't even make it up to a nigga who, unless I'm going up there to whoop him. Like soon as we get next to each other, whoop, beat. That's the only way I'll do some shit like that. But if I'm going in there like with ill intent, no, because I wouldn't even come here on for them if I was on that, because it's not happening. Unless I'm just really on it and I'm trying to get next to you. But I ain't never had that happen on phone.
But say for instance, you getting interviewed and a motherfucker tweaking, it's like, bro, you ain't never been in some shit like that?
I don't know, man. Like interviewers, folk, I be feeling like they be playing. Like they know who to play with. I don't even mean that in no disrespectful way. Like they troll motherfuckers who they think like that shit gonna roll off their tongue and they gonna laugh or they gonna like get them a response that they don't gotta worry about. Like motherfucker trolling, like, all that playing shit, I ain't never motherfucker, I don't be there for. It's just I don't even give off a you can play with me like that type of vibe. And I'm a cool nigga. We
definitely cool, but you definitely got a serious vibe where it's like you ain't finna be playing
bro,
with you.
No. I'm not gonna let no fucking body play with me. Not no interviewer for like, and I don't got no less respect for an interviewer. Do not do anybody else in this business. But if you ain't even cuffing this cloth on BD, I'm definitely not gonna let you troll me or play with me or none of that on BD. Cause it's like, why would you even book somebody to troll them? Like, that's like when people go to people's shows and they pay $200 or $300 for a raw wave ticket, and then they throw shit at the artists that's open up for him.
The fuck you pay to come in
like
here?
You paid $200 to throw some shit at Ari Lennox, and then you get escorted out this bitch. You done wasted your money, your whole $200. You ain't even get a chance to see Raw Wave. I know you didn't, because you fucked it up with Ari Lennox. If Ari Lennox on stage, that mean Raw Wave ain't came out yet, gang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So when you throw some shit at her, I know you didn't buy this ticket for her. You bought this ticket to go see Raw Wave. But you threw some shit at Ari Lennox, so now you don't even get to see Rod Wave and you lost $200.
On everything.
You paid $200, $300, probably paid more than that for these close ass tickets. If you could throw something at the artist, then you definitely close as fuck. So you pay that money to go throw some shit and disrespect people for I wouldn't let nobody book me to disrespect me, bro. I don't get no fuck what we talking about. It's a way to do business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? People that be doing that, I feel like they just do that just, with people that they think they could do that with. 90%, that's DJU, but I'm saying like, as far as somebody doing that to me, I'm not gonna even, you're not gonna book me to even disrespect me in an indirect way. Like, I'm not all that.
We ain't even finna play like that.
Yeah, the sidebar, all the, nah, bro. BDI, get on your top.
Yeah. Nah, 100. I was just, that's out there, so.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I definitely,
So whole time though, now, I want to ask you this. We were speaking about Vaughn earlier, now, when we were talking about D-Rose, it was Vaughn in the station too. Now, I got a question about T-Roy and V-Roy. Now, he named himself V-Roy after his homie T-Roy. Rest in peace to both of them brothers. But it's like, whole time, you knew both of them. What was the biggest difference with them? Was they total opposites, or was they like the same nigga type shit?
Honestly, I think only difference between them niggas was one was tall and one was short.
That's it. They was twins
Bro, them niggas was like, I think that's why I ain't gonna lie, no homo. Them niggas was in love with each other, folks. Like, like how I was in love with LA too, no homo like that. Like,
brother,
it's just that one nigga you meet, you like, man, for like, this my dog.
This bro.
Like, this the one. Like, it's me and him. Like, or you have a 3-pod. Like, sometimes be 3 of y'all. Because it was 3 of us. It was me, him, and Thang on BD.
D-Thang.
No, M-Thang.
M-Thang, LA.
Okay. Yeah, so it was us. We was a Treyway. You know what I'm saying? But even when it was just two of us, it don't matter if it was them two or it was me and LA or me and like, well, however it was on Fulham, it's like we was made for each other back then, folks. On BD, like them niggas, they was made for each other, folks. Like they used to, they was like both of them was like when they was your brother, you love him. Like they loyal niggas, folks. They niggas like who would give you a last, folks. Or give you they pipe off their hip, like you know what I'm saying, like. They love they niggas on BD, and that's that kind of contributed to the niggas they was in the streets. Like they loved they niggas so much that when something happened to one of them, they felt like it was necessary on BD to go do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
feel obligated.
Yes, like they are all like at that point, folks. They took that shit personal on for them. So they took it that personal because they really loved they homies. You know what I'm saying? Like they was just two niggas who love they niggas, folks. And give you the shirt off they back, buy you a Tray 5 if you ain't got no weed. Like, you know, they was big brothers to us on BD. Like, to me, I ain't gonna lie, like Troy and Von used to do real shit to me on BD, like, for me, folks. Like, Troy was, like, really my homie on LA. Like, Von really, like, my homie. They both, like, they was grooming me at one time and everything, like, yeah.
Cause they a little older, you probably.
Yeah, they folding them, like, I just made 27, folding them probably 29, 30, shit like that. So that, you know, when I was in transition and they was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they was molding us. They had a hand in my upbringing too, you know what I'm saying, him and Von. So, when I say they just two peas in a pod, I mean it, like in a positive way and in a standing on business way. Like they was two of the same type of nigga. For the only difference with them was one was tall and one was short. Now I ain't gonna lie, Troy got he got a lot of the bad name for being mean. Like a lot of more people thought he was mean, like bad than good. Like you know what I'm saying, like. You feel me? They even his like even around in the peers and circles, people just thought like Troy was way less approachable than Von. Like,
right.
Cause Von for like
it seemed like he always laughed and stuff.
Von
like,
laughing like at any given moment you walk up on folks, he I'll be there. You might walk up on Roy and Roy be somewhere on a gate with his feet kicked up, 30 showing. Like if you not one of folks them, you really think he on that with you? He mugged in the whole time, like he ain't even mugging for real. That's face made. Like you feel me on BD. I used to tell Troy like he got little nigga syndrome.
He
like,
was Scorpio too, ain't he?
His birthday on Halloween, and oh my God, he rode that shit to his fucking man to the end. All that, he used to think he was the biggest savage in the world because his B-Day on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? But on King David, he Troy was he was one of them types on BD. He mugged up, but that's just his face. I used to tell him like, you got little nigga syndrome. Like you know, you see short people just they gotta be a little more because
Napoleon complex.
It's like because you think I'm little and on BD I'm really bigger than I'm larger than you think. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those. Like you wasn't gonna really get the guard let down Troy because he had that Napoleon syndrome. He had that wall up. Don't play with me. My name Troy. I'm T-Roy. I kill. Oh shit. I'll pop you. Like don't do that. Don't phone him. But if you know what you know, you know. Like on BD, like folks, you can get anything from Roy. You can get anything. Don't phone him. He'll do anything for you. Troy, man, I got into my own hood before Troy came and got on there with my hood.
On everything.
Well, I swear to God, him and folks that walked through that back door so quick, man. Like 20 O-Block niggas, folks. J Money, Big A.
Them niggas.
On my son life. On my son life, boy. Folks them came, boy. I made that call, boy. Man.
Damn.
Well, folks them showed up at my back door. I told you I used to live on Indiana. Whenever we was going through the wick, we took my back door out because they was behind the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying on Indiana. They on King Drive. We leave out the back door to phone them shit. Boy, phone them coming right through my back door. 30 minutes later, deep as hell. Man, what happened? Kind of was. I didn't know what it'd be like. Damn, phone them really love me. I'd be like, damn, I'm really sad. Phone them ready to do that to my own hood. Like. You know what I'm saying? For them came. That's why
They
I
weren't
really
playing about you type shit.
on my son life.
Yeah,
On my
yeah.
son life, boy. For them could vouch this shit. Them thing could vouch this shit, boy. We made them calls, for cause he got into it for them too. We both got on that phone. And on for them, it was for them popping up through that back door so quick. What happened? You know, J Money, my cousin, so he really not trying to hear nothing.
See, I ain't know that.
J Money, my real
Yeah.
blood cousin, folks. On BD, and even back then, it's like the cousin part wasn't even mattering. Like we real brothers in the hood. Like I'm J Money, this my other everyday nigga. Outside of being my cousin. So he's stepping for me anyway on BD, but
This little cuz, he
boy,
older.
yeah, boy, he not playing. And
Bullshit ain't
folk
about
Big A
nothing.
them came, all four of them boy, AC them came, they not playing. Then when four of them left, they left me with like 5 pipes just in case a motherfucker thought about playing after four of them got up out of there. All type of shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, four of them was really I'm to my with me every day, gang on BD. So it wasn't no difference between them. They definitely was the same nigga. One little, one taller.
In that order.
On BD.
Man, all right, for sure, man. That was another classic, man, with Tay Capone, man. Let them know where to find you, bro.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, TAYSIXO, not 0, and LA_gang with 3 G's at the end on Instagram. You know, that's really it, man. Be on the lookout for the new music finna drop. I'm applying pressure all 2024.
In that order.
Yeah, shout out to my boy, Corporate Cartel.
Man, love, peace, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, cause